The 49ers just wrapped up week 1 of OTAs. Here's who stood out. The good. Wide receiver Juwan Jennings. He was the best player on the field. He caught 6 passes, including a deep ball up the left sideline, and absolutely destroyed second-year cornerback Renardo Green. More on him in a minute. Jennings keeps getting better. He reminds me of Michael Crabtree in his prime, except bigger. He's going to have a monster season. Defensive end Nick Bosa. He actually showed up to OTAs, unlike Trent Williams. More on him in a minute. And went through the entire 90-minute practice. Respect. The Niners need their veterans to set an example for the young players, and Bosa did. Quarterback Mac Jones. He completed 7 of 8 passes during 7-on-7 drills. He holds the ball a bit longer than Purdy and doesn't necessarily process information as quickly as him. On one play, Jacob Cowing was wide open downfield running a crossing route while Shanahan pointed at him and yelled at Jones to throw Cowing the ball. Instead, Jones hit Russell Gage over the middle for 15 yards. So Jones isn't necessarily throwing the ball where it's supposed to go, but he's finding completions. He clearly has a stronger, more accurate arm than Purdy. More on him in a minute. Linebacker D. Winters. He was the best linebacker on the field. Fred Warner showed up but didn't practice. Winter covers a ton of ground in zone coverage. Throwing the ball to the flat where he's lurking is extremely dangerous. We'll find out during the preseason if he has improved as a run defender. Cornerback Deommodore Lenoir. He was targeted one time and he broke up the pass. It was intended for Demarcus Robinson. After the play, Lenoir strutted into the pocket and flexed in front of Purdy. Robert Saleh ran over and congratulated Lenoir. Strong safety Malik Mustafa. He showed up to practice even though he's recovering from knee surgery, unlike Brandon Ayuk. More on him in a minute. Nickelback Trey Brown. He started at nickel, intercepted Brock Purdy, and returned the pick for a touchdown. Brown seems like the favorite to start at nickel early in the season. Wide receiver Jordan Watkins. He caught a 25-yard pass over the middle after beating Renardo Green with a post route. To be fair, the defense seemed to be playing zone coverage, and the free safety, Jason Pinnock, more on him in a minute, was nowhere to be found. Running back Corey Kiner. He caught a pass in the left flat, avoided a diving Nick Martin, and exploded upfield with surprising speed. Cornerback Trey Avery. He broke up a deep pass from Tanner Mordecai that was intended for Jacob Cowing and nearly intercepted a Mordecai pass that was intended for none other than Junior Bergen. Prize Picks will give you $50 when you play your first $5 lineup. Win or lose, you'll get $50 for playing. Use promo code COHN, C-O-H-N, and download the app now. The not so good. Left tackle Trent Williams. He didn't show up. He was the only healthy veteran who blew it off. Pitiful. I wonder if the Niners might trade him after June 1. In his place, the starting left tackle was Spencer Burford. Running back Christian McCaffrey. He actually showed up and practiced, which is commendable. And he made a nice catch after running a crisp Texas route. But when he carried the ball and broke into the open field, he didn't seem to have a fifth gear. He looked slow, which is how he looked last season. Maybe he's pacing himself. Wide receiver Ricky Pearsall. He will miss all of OTAs with a hamstring injury. Last year, he missed OTAs with a shoulder injury. Then he injured his hamstring during training camp. If he can't stay healthy, the Niners can't rely on him. He's not durable enough to be a starter. Quarterback Brock Purdy. He threw a pick six and later yelled at Juwan Jennings to run faster after leading him too far in a pass across the middle. Purdy should have yelled at himself for that pass. It was not accurate. Cornerback Renardo Green. He gave up 6 catches on 7 targets. You always wonder which second-year players will have sophomore slumps. Hopefully for the 49ers, today wasn't the start of a slump for Green. Free safety Jason Pinnock. He started next to Richie Grant, and the two of them gave up multiple deep catches down the middle, one to Jordan Watkins and one to Braden Willis. If these two start week 1, the Niners will have the worst starting safeties in the league. Free safety Jair Brown. He's out until training camp after having a procedure on his ankle. I wouldn't be surprised if the Niners trade him to the Jets at some point this offseason. Their defensive coordinator, Steve Wilkes, had a hand in drafting Brown. Defensive tackle Alfred Collins. He missed yet another practice with a calf injury he aggravated his pro day. He seems unlikely to start week 1. Wide receiver Brandon Ayuk. Malik Mustafa showed up to watch practice, but freaking Ayuk couldn't be bothered. You'd think after the organization paid him $39 million to catch 25 passes last year that he might show up to support his teammates, but I guess not. Defensive end Robert Beal. He's already injured. Good grief.